power when I walk on the bus man, and I'm doing a crazy challenge. I'm trying to get the buses in Bristol, they don't go through town in a quickest time possible. So we do this over a few days. At the moment I'm on the A4. It's got quite a nice seat maquette actually. Quite beautiful. But this is the first one that goes from Bristol Airport to Bath bus station. And you can buy your first bus tickets, and then they're a bit cheaper if you're not going to the airport. And yeah, this one goes from Bristol Airport to Highridge, then to Hartcliffe, then down Airport Road, then to down Airport Road to Bristol, then Keynsham, then Keynsham, and from Keynsham to Bath by Salford, same way 689. And yeah, this of course does not go through towns, it's on the first ones. I'll be taking this to Keynsham. This used to be run by Bath City Bath Bus Company, but then they I don't know when we'll be going on, so I'm really first bus. Today I'm hoping to do this one, the 17 and the 19 for the start of the day, but unfortunately I think they might do 17 or when they'll turn up after the days if I do 2 or I might do 19 catch. But we will see what happens. Enjoy the video. This bus is crashing. So we'll get to Keynsham really fast. I'll update you when we get into this on like the outskirts of Keynsham, coming up towards the Keynsham Cemetery. Just this thing, A4 is a really nice route, so, yeah, it's really nice buses. Like, I'm really good A4, really good, and doesn't go through town, so it gets up in too much traffic. Doesn't mean it's never late, but it is. Stop making me the first stop on this route, it stops there.
Next stop, throught.
There's a single deck of 5G2. So, if I get much every now from the film, I'll be updating on watching Keynsham Church, where I'll be alighting this bus to hopefully get a 17 to the afternoon way to get another 17, or get a K1, we'll see what happens. So I'll update you when on the next bus, or we change the plan. 17. This is another bus that doesn't go through town. This one goes from Keynsham. On certain days it doesn't go through town. It goes through Keynsham.
Next stop,
and
Keynsham Station.
Staple Hill, Fish Ponds, Miller Road, Southmead Hospital. I'm going to be taking this to Kingswood. It's actually a really nice bus at the moment, which is nice. I was worried we'll get enough of those Gemini, like an Olympia or something, but we got a nice private bus. If you are wondering, I have not forgotten the K1, I will be going back to that later on. It's now going on to the outskirts of Keynsham on our way to London. This route is another good route, I will recommend it again. This is a good route when it goes through nice through Hannum, and does a nice bit through the countries. It feels like the countryside around here. I think it's near the beach. baseball ground. Baseball ground.
Stop. Tudor House.
Oh, I think this is one of the best places. I really enjoyed living through Hannah. This is such a nice bit to do. This is and a good talk to, especially for St. Brandon's. You probably know about it. Like, you can this bus 17:522 going back to St. Brandon's.
Next
and
stop.
medication, and then on the way back,
Londonderry Farm.
or 522 will change it to 72 and you have to get off the bus. Whereas like Kingswood, Fish Ponds, or Hannah, or South in the middle of the day, and the SBs have kind of 8 can use the 70/22 and buy them one ticket.
Catesham Road.
And Spice Street Challenge afterwards, and here, especially getting all the buses. But going to all the bus stations in London in 2 parts. Just, I think you should watch it because you spend so long doing it. I'm pretty proud of them. It's amazing. Probably on this bus bar.
Next stop. Willsbridge Hill.
I'll update you when we get into. We're just going through.
Next stop. Hannam Hall. Stop. Willow Road.
Hopefully we'll continue to soon, so we don't want to miss back in action with the 19.
Next stop. Memorial Road.
No, that's totally fine. This bus definitely does not go through town. We used to go back to Kingswood, so this bus goes somewhere cheaper than Marshfield to Kingswood via Wick and Walmley. So this is run by Thursday. It used to be run by First, but then Gordon's Thursday then took it over and shortened. I've been doing this challenge now for just over 2 hours, about the past 10 minutes, just for the and so far I've done 3 buses and I've got 3 town. Just so you know, I do have to get a bus to go to Reno, but I'm not going to film it because, yeah, lack of charging footage. And you know what it was, so you're not watching it without the buses as well. I'll update you when we get to the bit where it's only 35 minutes to move where I was find more please in the comments. After this bus out, by the way, I will be going back to college, so I'll be updating you when I finish college and getting the first bus. If it's actually busy, if it's too busy, I might take on the second one, and I'll depending on what happens. Wondering how many I have to do to approximate 18. Right. I can check. Right. What did you when we get there? Kingswood assessment. This afternoon when I finish this video, so when I go back on the video, it'll be around 4 o'clock and we'll go so service 19 to go from Bath to Bristol Parkway via by Yui, then Yui, then Bristol Parkway, Fenton Campus, Walmer Heath, Down End, then Staple Hill, Kingswood,
Civic Centre,
Walmley, Cadbury Heath, Bitton, and I think it was one to walk. So if you can't see it's good outside because it's dark, apologies, I had college that day, so half of this video is being filmed at 5 o'clock at night, so yeah. woke up in like the evening and this starts, so apologies. Then what I'll be doing as much as I can in the light tomorrow, apart from the idea consistently. Yeah. So I did take it off dedication to make this video, so if you could say in the comments how would you, if you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, could you say in the comments why you enjoyed it, because I like it. I'll update you when I'm on the phone. Update you. certified fair saver over there. That's come from Austria in Chippenham. Wow, wink. I want to do that one day. I think I'll be able to film me that one day. video here in Fishpond. So I'm on the number 11. The bus also doesn't go through town centre. So it's halfway to Avonmouth via Filton, Southmead, Westbury, Hampton, and then Avonmouth. Journey I think takes under an hour, and I'll be taking this all the way to Avonmouth to connect with the next one, the number 40. To then connect to the X10, then find out what I'm doing from there. And now I'm just leaving Southmead Hospital.
The next stop is Southmead Hospital, Southmead Road.
So today I had to get up at 5 o'clock, just to make sure I could get on the bus at 6:20 to then connect to the 773 and then connect to the 76 at 6:43 and then connect to that. Like it was on but good. That also is a nice 11. 6 in it. So I have to get double decker 11. I'll go bus and I love it double so.
The next stop is Kingsholm Road.
The sun is supposed to rise around 8:30 according to BBC, so Bristol, so it'll be a bit larger in the videos, somewhat more recorded.
The next stop is Hay Close.
Now we're in Hampton. Well, it's only the 11 goes, which I quite like. But the 11, like. Recommend it, good
stop is St Mary's Walk.
In fairness, I do like all routes, but so it's really good. As well, I'm gonna because I'm gonna Avonmouth and those if anyone could say in the comments what there is just stuff you can do in Avonmouth, I don't really know what to do. I've been to connect a long time now. That'd be nice, just to feed it there, just to see what there is to do. That'd be nice.
The next stop is St Mary's Road.
There's the motorway. Distance. I'll update you when I'm on the X10. This bus is also not the full town centre. This one goes from Yatton station to Southmead Hospital via Clevedon, Portishead, direct and then goes direct down the M5 motorway to Cribs. It actually arrived early and I had to run for it. Turned out I just waited 5 minutes out, didn't have to, but you know. Anyway, this is my Big Lemon. After, so it was run by Stagecoach first, then I know it went as far as Clevedon and transported over, and it still went only from Cribs to Clevedon. Then it came, and it went from Big Lemon, then extended it to Southmead, then to Yatton. So yeah, I'll be taking this to Filton Church. Anyone on this service? Because two people got off it. So you got off at Cribs, and now I'm the only one. So I'm the only one on the bus now. So I don't know how many people actually use it in the mornings or to go south. I mean, I don't really know. I think quite a few people use it in the afternoon. I'm not sure. So yeah. From here is to get this to Filton and then get what is it called, a 10 or 11 to Parkway. Hopefully it's first bus that comes 10, and that'll be good. Then hopefully at 10, then we'll be getting the train to the 8 station and go from there to the 8 shop and trying to get to 525 or an 86. I'll update you when we get near Filton at 86. This bus goes from Kingswood to Yate via Emerson's Green. Runs at over 2 hourly frequency and it's not a surf town. So I'll be taking this. So I know which way it's going, go to Anderson Green. We're going to sit at Emerson's Green and we'll be trying to get the 525 back and then the train again, and we'll see what happens. Is anyone else on the bus? This bus goes into nice countryside and everything, so yeah, enjoy. Actually, because of lack of charge on my camera, I can film bits of different journey and so I don't want the video to be too long. I like to watch video. I think people want to watch video more. I like Godwin's, but it was just, I really loved it compared to him, but it was just quite long and I had to keep pausing, so I want my video to be like watching one go or something, even though I think it's going to be quite long in the minutes. Okay, I'll go and film Mrs. Green and on the 525. Route 36, which goes from High Ridge to St Anne's. I was actually on the first one. The drive kept going the wrong way. But anyway, this one goes from High Ridge to Bishop, High Ridge to Withywood.
Next stop
36, which goes from High Ridge to St Anne's. I've been on the first journey, 12 long. Go from St Anne's to Brislington, to Broomhill, to Brislington, to West Town Main, to Knoll, through to Marvin Square, through to Imperial Park, Pengrove, Harcliffe and High Ridge. It is a nice quiet route actually. Yeah. I'll be taking this one to Imperial Park to get the last bus of my mission today. It's not actually the last one I got, but the last one I'm doing today, which is the route of
36
515
to High Ridge.
So yeah.
Next stop, Melvin Square.
The stop we just stopped at, you can alight there for the park centre. For if you could take Wessel and listen to football group there as well. I did have an extra challenge, and you guys can comment in the comment section below if you think this is possible or not. Go all the buses in Bristol, don't go by town, but I'll go by town. I think it might be impossible, but I might see how many I can do one day. Isn't it lifeline for that challenge is actually the 37, because at 37 you couldn't really do it, so. Oh no.
Next stop, Broadbury Road.
I think we're now going on Broadbury Road to get to a stop that's only served by quite new routes on 36 and 16 since recently. I mean, before they were served by the 96 and stuff 36 years ago, but recently. And in fact, 36 has been apparently been here for 60 to 100 years, but we're heading this beach. So I'm going to film you as much of this as I can. When it says no battery, I will have to stop this to make sure we're moving fine. This runs on mostly double-decker U-tongs, city lines, and it comes from Hengrave Depot, and there's a PVR about, I think it's 4 or 5 buses. Occasionally a single decker, but never on the route. It's sometimes they like it. So yeah, we're gonna end this video, not now, but just in a bit. Thanks for watching part 2. Yeah, there'll be a 3rd part coming out soon. I mean, this might come out in loads of different parts, because I might just be doing one bus a day due to how challenging it is, but we'll see.
(36) to High Ridge. Next stop, Hurston Road.
And as well, just to tag up, I'm going to be filming the last moments at Bristol when all the shops are going, so if you want to watch that, I'll be looking through ice into the camera kind of, and sort of showing you around Broadwalk and seeing how long I can stay there after 4 o'clock. Probably won't be too long, because I'm going to my mum to her friend, and we're going to play some board games, and their family, but it'll be as long as I possibly can, so this will probably release they'll probably try and get them all released by then Sunday or next week, but those should hopefully they all should be released around the same time. Sorry if you don't get along with each bus route, but it's just, you know, I didn't want to lose charge. I mean, well, that's still 2 left from you.
Next stop, Novers Lane.
Do not play music or videos out loud on public transport. Use headphones or earphones.
So I'll update you when I get to near. No, no, it's actually very well. I know some of the bus stops aren't very well signposted. They don't have a name on them, like when I tried to get to the Rosencrown, the Gromit Trail, I couldn't find one, but it's got a lot of nice greenery, so for me quite a bit of this one. This is all my favourites in the town so far. It just does go really fast. It's quite that's just fast. I get there quite early. Now we're in the area of Westerly. Not actually much there, it's actually mostly just greenery, which I quite like. I'm with kind of Godwin, greenery is the best ones. Just to clarify, I'm not counting, so I'm only counting routes to go for example, have at least one stop in the Bristol inner zone. I'm not counting routes like, for instance, 620 in Barfley and the Wyatt. I'm not filming the Wyatt, it does turn up anyway to like. So that's just clarifying. With Emerson's Green. Just in case you weren't interested in audible. No. I just clarify, I did say choose me a challenge and I'll try my best to do it. So I think I'm doing it because that'd be really fun just around Bristol and Somerset with dual buses. Yeah, that'd be awesome. By the way, after this I plan to do all the interchanges around Bristol, so there were 6 more after this one to do, and then I'm gonna, yeah, so. 6 or 8 actually, because car buses sometimes it doesn't, some of the times, where if you count the bus, someone going to be doing. But after that we'll be doing all the interchanges, including Cribs Causeway, Bristol Bus Station, Bristol Parkway, Southwood Hospital, Bath Bus Station, Wales Bus Station, St Mallet Cenotaph. Only got 17 minutes left of this journey. I think it's better because it's really fast. I think we must be going some like national speed limit roads because 60 miles an hour is pretty fast. Just going 60.
Lansdowne Road.
Oh yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there now, we're just going to South Harbour. This is the bus stop, for instance, for the Rosencrown. If you're on the Gromit Trail again and you can't find the bus, this everything on like before it turns. We'll stop here to the Rosencrown.
The next stop is Bristol.
So if I'm a bus man or something, I recommend you do this route, it's awesome. It's really good. Update you, greenery now in a nice villagey part. Started driving the Y6, but my car declined because I had put my pin in the left hand and he just set me on it. So yeah, I think he recognizes me. I get the bus. He's driving it on Fridays like every week when my car had break. So please do thank him. Yeah, I can do that as well.